In the period after post-election violence, President Mwai Kibaki's government was struggling to gain credibility among the community of nations. Africa had watched Kenyans tear each other apart, and a lot of questions lingered about what was once Africa's bastion of peace. Could Kenya assert herself in the region any longer? Analysts say in incidents like the tussle over Migingo with Uganda and the Elmi Triangle question with South Sudan, Kenya remained far too silent, almost timid. Questions were raised over what the Kenyan army was doing in its barracks. Could we not defend our territorial integrity? Dr. Mustafa Ali is a conflict and political expert in the region. He says the capture of Kismayu by KDF troops will silence troublemakers in the region.
With its entry into Somalia, Kenya has reasserted its a role in the region. Kenya has the economic muscle in the region. It does indeed have the military muscle in the region, but it did not use that. It has proven to the other emerging regional powers like Uganda that, hey, look here, we are here. And therefore, they might not look at Kenya as a country that is indecisive, cannot take actions like the kind of actions that Kenya has taken lately.
Kenya will also benefit from the ouster of pirates in the Indian Ocean.
We should expect a busier port of Mombasa with the capture of Kismayu by the KDF.
But for the capture of Kismayu and stabilization of Somalia to be effective, regional group IGAD will have to play a decisive role in securing a political solution and giving a fledgling Somali government technical support.
What IGAD needs to do and offer is the technical advice to the Somali government and help them steer themselves in the muddy waters that Al-Shabaab has left them in, to come up with an ideology that is going to be taken and appreciated by the people of Somalia.
But the dynamics in IGAD too will change as neighbors Ethiopia and Eritrea, who are at loggerheads, calculate their next move.
Ethiopia feels that if Somalia is a strong nation that can compete with it militarily, then it might threaten its interests in Ogaden, where there are a lot of resources, including oil, have been discovered. It is partly in the interest of Eritrea that Somalia is strong, because they wouldn't wish to see Ethiopia interfere so much in Somalia, and because of their traditional challenges, security challenges, and differences that they do have, those two countries, Ethiopia and Eritrea.
Somalia's prospects are bright, but for the Horn of Africa nation to realize its potential, it will need heavy investment from the region. Experts say the region's geopolitics puts Somalia at close proximity to the East Africa community than countries such as Southern Sudan. It now remains to be seen if the EAC member states will consider welcoming Somalia into the economic trading bloc once peace is restored in the troubled nation. The potential in Somalia is great, but it will take regional help for them to be able to exploit it. President Mohammed has his work cut out for him to stamp out corruption and quickly ensure that the most basic of services are provided to the Somali people if he's going to win their support, secure political stability that will form the bedrock for economic development. Reporting for KTN in Nairobi, I'm Anne KIGUTA.